Federal regulators are helping depositors access their money. WGN's Jenna Barnes has the details on this one. Jenna.
Lourdes and Ray, the Federal Reserve announced a review of how it supervised and regulated Silicon Valley Bank as President Joe Biden works to calm fears about the state of the banking industry. Customers of Silicon Valley Bank lined up Monday to try to access their funds after the largest bank failure since the 2008 financial crisis.
We're trying to see if we can get a cashier's check.
Federal regulators took over the bank Friday, and President Joe Biden announced first thing Monday morning all deposits at SVB and New York-based Signature Bank, which also collapsed Sunday, would be protected, even those above the federally insured limit of $250,000. Without that move, many SVB customers, which include tech startups and California wineries, wouldn't have the funds to pay bills or their employees.
Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe. Your deposits are safe.
President Biden and Senator Dick Durbin calming fears to prevent contagion.
This isn't going any further.
Biden says customers who had deposits at the banks will be made whole through fees the banks pay into an insurance fund, not taxpayer dollars. But that safety net doesn't mean the ramifications of the collapse are over.
Companies will be able to make payroll now for this week or next week, but they don't have access to the Silicon Valley Bank line of credit. So that means they don't have any money in addition to what cash they had to keep their companies going. So my guess is over the next 30 to 60 days, we'll start to see some of these tech companies in their early to mid stages that start to lay people off, if not go insolvent and bankrupt.
The collapse of SVB and Signature Bank caused the stocks of regional banks to tumble Monday, though larger financial institutions took a much smaller hit.
This was a confluence of different forces that we call a black swan event that is very, very unusual.
And the CEO of Buffalo Grove-based SGL Financial, Steve Lewitt, is questioning the bank's leadership.
Where were the business minds behind the bank? And from my perspective, it's like there was a lot missing there.
Biden says management and executives of SVB will be fired. The bank's investors will not be bailed out. He's calling on Congress to strengthen banking rules to prevent something like this from happening again. Lourdes?